MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Ronald Acuna, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cody Sullivan. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Seared down the first baseline. The 0-2 once more. Ripped down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Shorts and t-shirts, the order of the afternoon. 92 degrees here at first pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another try at 2-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Nick Markakis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Markakis, originally from New York State. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, 2 gone. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. So his remarkable season continues as the Braves get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, we certainly mentioned the fact that this guy leads the league in home runs, and now he's got one more to add to that total. Perfect swing right there and a home run to left field.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. The pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Maddox, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Guys, one of Dero's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward has gone on strikes, and there's one away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, David Bodie. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 287 the average coming in. 11 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Two and 1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
The 2-1 home. Ripped down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 5 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Contreras has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That is good.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
At the plate, Gary Sheffield, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He enters play here today sitting at exactly 100 runs driven in for the year. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
A 1-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. Tyler Flowers will be next. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
That is 7. The catcher, Tyler. Wow.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he pops it up back behind second base. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Braves on top, 1-0. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Contreras comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So striding in, Ian Happ. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. A high fastball is in there. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 1-1 to Schwarber.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Popped into the air, back behind second. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Into the box now, Greg Maddux. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Now the 1-0. And it's 1-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-2. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up, and this will also head toward the right side of the infield.
Now batting, third baseman, Cody.
Stepping up to the plate, Cody Sullivan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat. 1
ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 1-1 turned on down the line, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking him about the streak. Can he keep it going? Is he looking forward down the line? Amazing how he's been able to concentrate through all of this.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone else around him, because everyone's pushing for him to get a knock every night. You can't lose sight of trying to win ball games, but man, the focus of our attention is squarely on this player.
Liner toward right center. And that'll get down. Extra bases for Markakis. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Acuna digs in now. He's been sending souvenirs into the seats at a record clip. If he manages to keep on to this pace, he could end the year with over 75 home runs.
And I would love nothing more than to see him do it. This is historic. This is why you pay the price of a ticket. You want to see this guy get his 4 at-bats. Can't tell you how monumental it would be for not only him, but for the game to see him get to 75 home runs.
A 1 pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Hayward. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop committed and grinded out a nice knock.
So now to the plate, Yu Darvish. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Kipnis stands at first with 1 out. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. He squares, and it's in the air. That's a foul ball. Not a great at-bat, and he's down on strikes for out number 1.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jason Hayward stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-0 pitch on the way. A runner on first with 2 away. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddy Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freddy Freeman.
delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 20.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 21 for him on the season, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
The batter, number 10.
To the plate now, Gary Sheffield. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tyler Flowers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Here's Darvish on 0-2.
That's a ball.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it, and that retires the side. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Standing in, David Bodie. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Popped him up. Albies over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Bryant.
So 1 away here in the Chicago fourth. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
At the plate now, Greg Maddux, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. Now here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Cody Sullivan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Here it comes on 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 66 on the year, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now batting, Right fielder,
Nick Markakis digging in now as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1-1. Pitch is popped up. Bryant is there, and the side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. At the plate, Victor Caratini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 0-1. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail here 4-0. Trevor McGill takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
number 29.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So next up will be Freddy Freeman as he rips it on the ground to second. Kipnis is there, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back.
Digging in and looking for more, Marcell Ozuna. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gary Sheffield.
Standing in, Gary Sheffield, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 4-0 lead. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Flowers over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Anthony Rizzo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. The numbers: 282 to start play, 17 home runs, and an even 50 RBIs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Hayward.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 4-0. Alec Mills is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
The catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Stepping in, Ozzie Albies, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Going back is the center fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. Home run number 37 on the year, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Cody Sullivan.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cody Sullivan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Get up and stretch. It's the Braves 5 and the Cubs nothing. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
No hits to this point. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box, Ian Happ, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at 3rd with 2 gone.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at 3rd, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
And I think it's a combination of factors that might be getting to him right here. You've got that pitch count that's getting up there, but also the heat can be a factor. You can tell he's not real fresh right now.
On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
The right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stepping up now, Ronald Acuna. As we mentioned earlier, he's in the race for the league's top home run spot. And with a 4-bagger on this day, he continues to add to his impressive power totals.
He just looks so confident at the plate. Knocks a donut off the bat every time on the on-deck circle and strides to the...
As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Freddy.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Ryan Tepera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in once again, Freddy Freeman 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Driven nicely into the gap. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball's
pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
The bat, number 10. Shortstop.
Into the box now, Gary Sheffield. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
So now to the plate, Tyler Flowers, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman. Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
This ball's grounded foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes a left fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Charlie Culberson will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Charlie Culberson.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Albies rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. Way out in front, now up by 10.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Kyle Ryan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. In now, Cody Sullivan standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Ryan has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Happ is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So there's already Shane Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Victor Caratini.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fouled away. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Javier Baez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Javier Baez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Green, a 6'4" right-hander. He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Jeremy Jeffress comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jeremy.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nick Markakis.
Leading off for the Braves.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Outside, that's the ball.
Line drive to center field. Happ is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Striding in, Ronald Acuna, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Ground ball left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
The left fielder, number 20,
Marcell Ozuna is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves strand 1, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Ozuna at the track. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
So digging in now, David Bodie and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
This will kick up against the wall now. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Chipper Jones has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 10, Chipper Jones.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field, and that is off the wall.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before two-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber popped him up. Sheffield will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Digging in to try it again, Victor Caratini. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with one away now. 1-0 the count. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Jason Kipnis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
And with that win, they've joined some elite company. How about 110 wins? Tying them in the record books with the 27 Yankees and the 1909 Pirates. Not bad, huh?
10-4 the final in this game. The Braves win for a division-leading 110th time. Greg Maddux wins for the 23rd time in this one, the top total in the league, and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 10 runs